From the station putting local first, you're watching Studio 9.
Welcome to Studio 9. I'm your host, Robert Bettis. This is Positive Southwest Living, a chance to be a tourist in your own town. We have a great show for you today. Painting your house. Who really likes to do that? Well, our friends at Four Seasons Painting do, and they have a special way to make that paint last a lot longer. You've driven by it several times. Builders Source Appliances, but don't let the word builders fool you. They've got a gorgeous showroom and it's open to the public. Now, how long should a test drive of a new Silverado take? 30 minutes? An hour? Not for me and that Silverado. It lasted a whole day. But first, water, tap water. How does it taste? Well, when you compare it to the filtered water we're about to experience, not so good. Let's go to the good water guys. For good health, experts advise that you drink a minimum of 8 glasses of water a day. And when it's hot, yeah, right, I drink double that. So joining me now at the Good Water Guy is the power couple of water purity from Purity Bay, Erica and Jaime Chavez. Erica and Jaime, nice to see you. Welcome to El Paso.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us. Are you thirsty?
Oh, well, I don't mind if I do.
All right, so I've got 2 samples of waters. Go ahead and take this one.
Okay. Are you going to tell me?
You get to decide which one's better.
Okay, let's see. It's cold, it's delicious. Yeah, it's delicious. It's perfectly water. Perfectly water.
Now try this one.
Okay. What have you done? What have you done? No, it's not that bad, but it's a little aftertaste.
Yeah.
What is that one?
This is El Paso's tap water. Now, the city does a tremendous job with the money they have. It's legally safe. They have their hands full.
Good thing, because I drink that tap water all day long. So,
Sure.
And it is safe. It's perfectly good.
Yeah, absolutely.
But there definitely is a taste difference between this one that comes out of the tap and this one. So
Correct.
You offer systems that change that. Erica, why should someone consider a processing system from Purity Bay?
Well, there's a lot of good benefits that come from having filtered water. For example, nice skin. Everybody wants to shower with bottled water type, right?
Right.
Well, that produces a lot of good benefits with beautiful skin. Your hair is manageable and a lot, lighter. You also have the benefits of not having spots. You know those corroded spots that you have on your fixtures? They're gone. You won't see them.
That's a big problem especially with older homes.
Sure.
You'll leave the faucet running and then you'll see that white.
Right.
Or on the shower. You're saying that this system right here will eliminate that?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, well, how does this work, Jaime?
Well, here we have 10 stages of processing. We've actually built this system specifically for El Paso's water. So we have systems all over the United States. Each area has different problems, areas of concern. Here in El Paso, our biggest problem is not only the crushed rock, the chlorine, arsenic, a lot of heavy metals. Again, the city does a tremendous job, but they're dealing with millions of gallons. So it's always up to the homeowners to take responsibility if they want it more ideal.
So you hook this up for the whole house, is that right?
This goes in the main water line, and it does the entire home. So for washing dishes, bathing, cleaning, so forth.
So there's even a water softening part to this, correct?
Absolutely, yes. You need to handle the crushed rock in the area, which leaves the spots. So this blows away any kind of softener that you can get at a retail store or an average company. And it's specifically, each level is designed to take care of themselves. That's why we're able to give a true lifetime warranty.
Now, you handed me that first drink and it was delicious. I gotta admit, it was perfect. That's this little baby right here. Now, what is this system?
This is a reverse osmosis. It's commercial grade. It's got the NSF Golden Seal, which means it has to go through rigorous testing. A lot of these units are coming from China. They're very cheap and low quality. Mm-hmm. This has actually been optimized to produce bottled water. When you buy bottled water, when it says purified, legally it has to run ththrough one of these.
And these are beautiful
here
dispensers.
You have a separate dispenser here. It goes right next to your current sink. And so you have your different colors. Obviously, we want to match it and make it look upstat. And we also have an option to alkalinize. A lot of people like alkalinized water. So not only can we take everything out of the water, but we can also remineralize it and make it ideal for consumption.
Erica and Jaime, this is wonderful information. And if you'd like to win one of these purification systems from Purity Bay, you guys give away one of these per month at the Good Water Guide, right? So if you'd like to win that, you'd simply go to our website, ktsm.com, click on the contests button, and enter your information. Once a month, you could get one of these, and you could be drinking delicious water.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Well, now that we're all hydrated with awesome tasting water, it's time to paint the house. It's a little hot outside, but don't worry. Four Seasons Painting has it all covered. Right after the break. We've all said this to ourselves. We have that extra room in the house and it needs painting, so we'll say, hey, I'll save some money. I'll just do it myself. Then you get in there and realize you don't just paint, you have to pull off the little caps on the electric things and then you have to tape it up and it's just no. So joining me now is Eddie PEREZ, the owner of Four Seasons Painting. Your slogan, a brush above the rest. Very nice, Eddie, very nice.
Yes, we do love painting, and we've been serving El Paso. That's the Four Seasons Painting for 4 years, and we've been painting for 25 years.
You've been painting homes for 25 years?
Yes, we're a local-owned business. We run from El Paso. We are insured and bonded with a Better Business Bureau, and we give 5-year warranty on all of our work.
Okay, Eddie, I'll be honest with you. I like to paint, but I mean, that means pouring it in and rolling it on the wall. That's fun, right? But that's like a fraction of the job. You've got to get everything ready. Isn't that the worst part of it, prepping?
That's the most important part, and a lot of people don't know. If you don't prep it right, it will not last. And second of all, if you prep it right and you do not use the right product, it will not last either.
Now you've got some displays here. Let's take a look at this. Now what is this first one right here? That's kind of gray. That's not exactly the paint job I would want.
Yeah, exactly. This is here cracks that occur in the stucco. So we go and seal them first, all through the house. And then after that, that's when we apply the paint.
Now Eddie, why in the world would you get cracks? Why does it turn that way?
Definitely, because the reason is when they build the houses, they put color in the stucco instead of painting it.
Is that this one
And
right here?
this is right here.
Okay, so
with-
they mix in the color to give you that nice beige look.
Yes.
I thought that's forever.
No, it's not. With a hot, dry sun from El Paso, it creates the cracks and it fades the color.
Ah, so even if they mix it in, you've got a plan to paint. About how often do you have to paint the exterior of a house?
At least every 5 years.
At least every 5
Every 5 years.
Okay, so, and what is this over here? I like that color.
This is what we call the final product after repairing it and putting elastomeric coating on it.
I'm sorry, the what-o-meric coating?
It's an elastomeric coating.
Ah.
It's a good coating, rubbery surface coating. And we usually buy one of the best products, which is Dunn Edwards,
Okay.
the elastomeric coating. And that's what this has. So we can give a 5-year warranty on it.
Okay, so if you notice that your house is starting to fade and you got a crack, then your team comes out, you prep everything, do it right. This is what it looked like when you bought the house. Expect every 5 years or so in this hot sun that that's gonna fade, so no more of that. And you put on the elastomatic coating. That sounds so fancy, Eddie. Yeah. And what about the interior? I mean, the interiors of houses, you gotta do that right too.
Exactly. First thing is to prep everything, cover all the holes, the cracks, primer where it needs it, caulk it good, and then cover everything, floors, furniture, so it can be a good, clean, professional job.
Eddie, good, clean, professional job. That's what Four Seasons Painting does. Thank you so much. If you'd like more information, you go to ktsm.com. Just click on that Studio 9 tab. Looking good, Four Seasons. Now, who wouldn't love a brand new kitchen? Well, why don't you test drive one of the many main brands that they have at Builders Source Appliances? I'm going to give you a tour right after the break. So let me paint a little picture for you. You're trapped in the house with the kids because they don't go to school and you have to make them lunch. So you go into your kitchen and there are the avocado green appliances from the 1970s. You're making the macaroni and cheese. The kids are going crazy and you're like, when can I get a new kitchen? Well, that might be today because joining me now is Dan Salas. He is the store manager of Builder Source right here on Montana, right across from Bravo Cadillac. Good to see you, Dan.
Same here, Robert, and thank you for coming to visit us.
Oh, my pleasure. The avocado green appliances.
Yeah, please don't mention that. Or Harvest Gold.
Oh, yes, yes, also. Or that burnt orange color.
Right, copper.
Oh, copper, yeah.
We don't want any of those.
We don't want any of that. No, so we're standing here in one of your model kitchens, and if you ever come out to Builder Source, they're going to see kitchen after kitchen all set up, right?
Yeah, every display that we have is set up by a different manufacturer. The one that we happen to be in is Bosch and Thermador. But we have GE's, which will include Monogram, Profile, Cafe. We have Frigidaire, which will be Frigidaire Gallery, Frigidaire Pro, regular Frigidaire. We have Wolf and Sub-Zero. We have a Gen Air kitchen. We have Maytag, KitchenAid, Amana. LG, there's an LG, so we have plenty.
Dan.
Yes, we have plenty.
Now, you were joking about how you'd hear a competitor's ad and they talked about we have the most brands, and then you'd just break out into laughter.
I can't laugh like that, but yes, you're absolutely right.
You really do have the most brands.
We do.
And
we have brands that you won't find at other locations. And one of the ones which I've already mentioned are Monogram, the Wolf Sub-Zero, the Thermador, the Gen Air, Miele, Coyote, Blaze. You just won't see these brands at other locations.
And you service them in-house too, so they don't have to go to somebody else if it needs repair.
If there's any issues that arise, and I really don't like that, but I mean, it does happen. Nothing's perfect.
Yeah.
We do have our own service department that takes care of all repair needs.
Okay, so local. I've driven by you for, what is it, 9 years
9
out
years
here in
next
Montana? And there's one in Las Cruces as well?
14 years, yes, sir.
14 years in Las Cruces. Okay, and I got to say this, Dan, Builder Source. I see the word builders, and then I'm like, well, I'm not a builder.
It screams, don't come in. And I apologize for that. But that's our name. We've had that name since 1993 when we were established in Albuquerque. So that's where our
But you really do provide a lot of builders stuff.
We do sell to a lot of builders. We do sell to a lot of apartment projects. We do projects with the Housing Authority, but we also are here for retail. We have a row of washers and dryers with screens, and that's really what people need on a daily basis. We sell a lot of refrigerators. Just ask my warehouse guy. I mean, he's unloading probably a truck of them right now. So we go through a lot of that, and it's what people need. And we are open for retail. One of the things I will say is our prices are really good all year long. You don't have to wait for a sale. And we'll beat whatever. You come in with, say, so-and-so big box had this for this price. Talk to my retail guys and they'll come back and shoot at you and they'll say, well, look, here's our price.
Well, here, look, surprise, surprise.
Right.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Dan, question. Let's say, okay, you've decided no more avocado green appliances. I want the good stuff. You can help them get that financed, right?
Absolutely.
And then you have a thing called a walkthrough. What is the walkthrough that you do?
So a walkthrough is if someone's going to remodel their kitchen or if they're just going to replace appliances, we will work with them and or their contractor and or the cabinet supplier to make sure that they have the right cutouts for the new products that are going in, to make sure that the electrical outlets are where they're supposed to be, that the gas is where they're supposed to be. With that, the walkthrough is to make sure that it is, and if it isn't, we notate it then so that the modifications can be done before we go out and finish the kitchen.
Bottom line, your contractor just needs to do the walls and cabinets, you put in all the stuff and take away the old appliances.
We will help them with whatever they need, and we will haul away as well.
Dan, awesome. And don't have to be a builder. If you'd like more information, go to ktsm.com, click on the Studio 9 tab. Hey, I can't walk out of my brand new kitchen and into my garage and not see my brand new Silverado truck. We're going over to Mission Chevrolet. And of course, you can't drive a Silverado without some spicy boots. We're going to visit Rocket Buster Boots. Hey everyone, this is Studio 9. This is Positive Southwest Living. So send us your ideas for segments. Cool people, interesting places, things to do. PEREZ at ktsm.com. I don't want to say that El Pasoans are obsessed with the cars that they drive, but let's face it, we've had a couple of little construction issues, and basically El Paso's pretty large and growing, so we spend a lot of time in our cars. And that's why I've come out here to Mission Chevrolet. And joining me now is the new car manager, Israel Melendez. Nice to see you, Israel.
Robert, thanks for being out here with us today.
Woo! You know, if you haven't seen Mission Chevrolet, it's kind of hard that it would be believable because there are about 7 million cars that go through this intersection right here at George Dieter in Zaragoza.
Yes.
Got everybody, you're right in the middle of everything.
That's correct.
All right, so tell us, what is the mission statement of Mission Chevrolet?
Well, Robert, if I had to tell you, the mission statement is, it's all about you.
Well, Israel, you don't have to tell me that because I get told that.
No, really. Our mission statement is, it's all about you.
Oh, like for everybody.
Yes.
Oh, it's all about you, meaning?
All about you. So let me tell you, it starts from the top all the way down, even to the people that in our service department that change oil. It's all about the customer. It's all about the great customer service experience. Come into a dealership, 5-star service in our service department. So when we say it's all about you, it's really all about you.
Well, it certainly couldn't be a more convenient location. And if you need to get your oil changed or you need to get your tires rotated or whatever, it's right here. So cars, you got trucks, you've got...
Well, let me tell you, I got this brand new 2020 Z71 LTZ Silverado. What do you think?
Well, it's that's quite a vehicle right there. Yeah,
yes,
pretty
it is.
snazzy. Yeah. I'm more of kind of like a little tiny import type. You know, with like a Austin powered, like a little tiny door, that sort of thing.
Well, I mean, this is the Cadillac of all trucks.
That's kind of the opposite.
Why don't you take a drive?
What? Drive this?
Yeah. Take it for a drive.
You're not kidding. You're gonna let me take it out for a little spin?
Yes.
Israel, I'd love to.
Robert, so how was the test drive? You were gone a while.
Was 27 hours a little too long? It was great. It was great.
What'd you think?
You know, once you start driving it, you feel confident in it. It's solid. It's easy to turn. I thought it would be like bulky and hard to maneuver. It's not at all. And so sometimes it just takes you away.
It does, huh? It really
and remember
does.
that little import that I drive, that tiny little thing? I drove right over it. So it looks like maybe, you know, we need to sit down and negotiate.
I understand.
Yeah.
Well, Robert, remember, buying a vehicle is going to be the second most expensive purchase a customer will ever make. So
True that.
27 hours, I'd say you're ready. So our customer is the most important thing. Our success is the reason behind it. Whether it's the first vehicle or the fourth, we want to provide the best experience possible every time.
Very nice. Very nice. Better go inside, shall we?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Hey, those Chevys are great, but you can't step out of a Chevy in a pair of penny loafers. We need some serious boots. So let's join Aaron Coulahan at Rocket Buster Boots.
In our little corner of the Lone Star State, one of the true symbols of Texas pride, the cowboy boot, is keeping current, thanks to the love and dedication of one woman.
El Paso is the boot-making capital of the world and the cowboy boot capital. So everything we do in this building is done the way it was done back in the day.
Navina Christie is the owner of Rocket Buster Boots. She's affectionately known as the Boss Lady.
Because we're a custom shop and we concentrate on giving the customer exactly what they want, we use only the best stuff, and you really want them to last.
The boss lady first rode into town in 1994, looking for the perfect pair of Chinese-inspired 18-inch cowgirl boots for Nicole Miller's fall collection. It didn't take long for her to fall for the legendary and pricey leather footwear. Each pair ranges from $850 to $5,000. Not exactly what you expect to see out on the range, but these aren't your everyday ropers.
We had Arnold Schwarzenegger out here, Ethan Hawke came out, made him a couple of pairs of boots, Yo-Yo Ma, Sharon Stone, Julia Roberts.
Part of the beauty of the craftsmanship are the materials used to create the boots.
We use calf, but it's calf that might start off as American cows, but has been tanned in Italy and France at the best tanneries to have the softest leathers.
But with the price comes part of the experience. Inside a space that is more carnivalesque than conventional, and an adventure you won't soon forget.
Rocket Buster walks on the wild side, so it's always fun when people challenge us.
For Destination Texas, I'm Erin Coulihan, KTSM 9 News.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of Studio 9, and we'll see you again next time. Until then, keep smiling, keep shining El Paso.